Hey everybody, it's Carl Kwan here from PresentationExpressions.com. I'm in a little bit of a different setting today. I'm going to be giving you a little sample presentation from just an office building, okay? Just had some time here, so I thought I'll just put together a quick little sample presentation for you guys. So what I want to do is I want to demonstrate just how easy it is to go through a full presentation without having to do a lot of preparation or without having to make really fancy looking slides, okay? So the presentation today is going to be about a drug that was recently introduced to the market called Avandia and some problems with that. So let me get right into it, and hopefully you'll be able to get some useful tips out of this short little presentation. Alright, thank you. Hi, my name is Carl Kwan, and I'm here today to talk to you about problems with Avandia. So in my presentation today, I'm going to be talking about three topics. Number one, what is Avandia? What the problems with Avandia are, and my own opinion about Avandia as well. So let's move on to the first topic here. What is Avandia? Well, it's a new drug to treat type 2 diabetes, which is quite a serious condition. It's quite common among Asian people as well as a lot of African Americans as well, and also anyone who is overweight or obese. So GlaxoSmithKline is a company that developed a new drug called Avandia to fight and prevent and treat type 2 diabetes. So this recently got FDA approval, and it's now been introduced into the market. So we move on now to what the problem is. And the problem is that they've discovered there were errors in the data analysis concerning the trials of Avandia. In fact, there was some stroke, heart attacks, and also other heart-related deaths that were not reported in the findings to the FDA. So basically they failed, GlaxoSmithKline, GSK, failed to disclose the problems associated with Avandia in order to get the product to the market. So now that I've finished the problem, let me now move on to my opinion. So my opinion is that this is something that affects people's lives. So it is quite a serious condition, it is quite a serious matter. So in that case, I really feel that the FDA and the government should basically punish GSK as strongly as possible within whatever limitations of the law there are available. They should, punish them completely. So the other thing also is that I always believe that there should be alternative medicines, not drug-based, that are used for treating different illnesses, in particular type 2 diabetes. So if there was more education or maybe more information about diet and nutrition and exercise to treat type 2 diabetes, and also to treat the causes of type 2 diabetes, that could, reduce the amount of type 2 diabetes that we see already. So now that I've finished that, let me just quickly summarize what I've talked about over the last few minutes. I basically talked about at the beginning what is Avandia, gave you a quick background on that, then described some of the problems with Avandia. And finally, I talked about my opinion, especially telling you guys that I really feel that alternative types of medicine and treatment and information should be made available to the public. Thank you very much for watching this short presentation, and talk to you again very soon. Bye-bye. Okay, so that was it. That was all you had to do to give a really short, brief presentation. And to be honest, I didn't really prepare it that much. I really just did it on the fly, just to show that you can do it without having to prepare a lot, alright? So, if you have any questions, please let us know, and hope you enjoyed that. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.